Coming through?
You sound good, and we're on.
We're on? You sure?
I'm sure.
Okay. Okay, I would like to welcome all our listeners around the country to this, I believe, 36th episode of Dinner with Dan. I am Dan Garrish, your podcast host. We are recording on Sunday, May 31st, 2026 from Rowe Avenue in Dayton's historic Five Oaks neighborhood. It's a beautiful sunny day, which we deserve after setting the record for the wettest May in Dayton's history.
Yep.
Was it really?
Yep.
Yes. Yep. Tonight at the table, we have table regulars Nan Whaley, Sam Braun, Dia, Paul Duncan Robinson, Kate Evans, and maybe my son Eddie will show up. I'm not sure if he's tending to the garlic garden at his place or downstairs. So hopefully Eddie will show up. But drum roll. Somebody can do a drum roll. Boom, 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 boom. We have very, very special guests tonight. I rate them as in the top, probably 5, maybe the top 3 of most interesting couples in the Miami Valley.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Wow, that's up there.
that would be.
I want to know who the other 2 are.
I know.
Huh?
Who's the other? Who's 1 and 2? And
No, I said in the top 5. They could be number 1.
well, who are the other 4? I want to know.
Oh, you wait
Interesting
till
minds.
Maybe some other time when I might tell you that.
Oh,
But
okay.
anyhow,
That's all the people.
if
Right.
yeah.
That's right.
If you want to have an engaging good time, try to get the Archdeacons to come to your party or to your dinner. There's never a dull moment.
Put it.
It's great to have Kate and Tom Archdeacon here tonight. And for the loyal listeners who have been with us since the very beginning, you might remember that Kate and Tom were on Dinner with Dan on our very first episodes when we did the block party episode on Labor Day weekend of 2025. So it's great to have Kate and Tom back.
Yay, yay, yay. Welcome back. Woohoo.
Thank you.
As a little background information, Kate retired from a very successful career in auto sales, and she currently volunteers at the Montgomery County Democratic Party
Here,
headquarters.
here, here, here.
She is also a true daughter of Dayton. She knows just about everybody and also knows their secrets and where the bodies are buried.
Yeah.
She's the one you want to call up when you say, okay, are you willing to wake up in the jail cell next to me and say, wow, what a ride? You would call Kate Archdeacon. Now, fortunately, it took Kate to tame Tom. The reason why many people still get the Dayton Daily News is to read his human interest stories that appear
So
in the
true.
sports section. He is truly the biographer of the Miami Valley. He's got a star out on the Dayton Walk of Fame, well-deserved star, and he has won more local, state, and national awards for journalism than, I'm going to date myself, than Carter has little liver pills.
All right.
All right. So only the people over 50, 65 got that. Okay. And he is especially known for his coverage of the sweet sport of boxing. So he is the perfect guest reviewer for what everyone thinks is a boxing movie, but it isn't really. On the Waterfront. But before we get to the movie, what's for dinner?
Well, tonight Sam did the heavy lifting by having some hot dogs and hamburgers. There was much discussion about other things, but it's a nice May day.
It's beautiful.
Um,
Time for a cookout.
Time for a cookout, grilled out, and then fruit salad, potato salad from Dorothy Lane Market. The Archdeacons brought killer brownies, which is what Dia is like just trying to get her way through so she can eat. She is so excited. So yes, we put it right in front of her, but that have not seen her so excited in a week.
Hey, Sam, ketchup. Or mustard.
Some pasta salad too. So, but Kate brought the goods. So, Kate.
Oh, I brought it's like an Asian slaw. No nuts, no peanuts, no nuts of any kind. I normally put peanuts in it.
Except those of us at the table.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like The Thin Man, one of my favorite old movies that did not win a Best Picture. Why don't you serve the nuts, And it's like a dish of nuts, but the house is full of guests.
Guesses or not?
She goes, why don't you serve the guests the nuts?
There you go.
Nice. So that's what we have, Danny, tonight.
Okay.
And some wine. Thank
And
you,
some
Kate.
wine.
Oh, wine.
Kate brought the wine.
Both Kates brought wine.
So
You know what we're doing.
what we do is now, while we eat, we go around the table, and I usually start on this side and say what we've done this past week. You can go on forever, or you can make it brief.
I'll be brief.
Okay, that's fine.
About the only thing I did other than the DEM headquarters and the Westcott House was we went to the Dayton Gay Men's Choir concert last evening. It was very nice. It was at the Roger Glass Center.
Oh, was it? I've not gotten to go there.
Oh my God, it's fabulous. But they did a good show. Kudos to Kathy Clark, who is their leader. She's really brought them up a lot. So that's it.
What was the best song?
They did some kind of a Halloween thing. It was rather odd, but Thriller.
Okay.
Yeah, what else did they do, honey?
Something from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, Time Warp. You know.
And a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, it was good. They're very short. They're usually an hour. Which
Nice.
is,
How often do they do shows?
well, it used to be just at Christmas, but now they've started doing one,
3 a year, I think.
yeah, 2 or 3,
Nice.
and it's cheap.
And like-minded people.
Yeah, yes,
They
absolutely.
have a good crowd. There's
You know what's interesting is we were there for the Christmas concert one year, and Tom's from Audubon,
Don't you be cracking on Northwest Ohio.
but 900 people, and here this guy comes up to Tom and says, Tom, he grew up with him, younger, but
Yeah.
it was like he wanted to say, do your parents know you're here?
Nanette?
Had a mouthful of food. I had a good week, but this weekend on Friday I left to go to Lowell and spent the weekend at 2 other girlfriends, and we went on the Bourbon Trail Saturday.
Oh, boy.
Sam helped set up the Bourbon Trail. We used Mint Julep tours, and we went to. I'd been on the Bourbon Trail for about 15 years, so I went to Maker's Mark, Yellowstone, Willett,
Wow.
and Jim Beam. Sam liked this because I bought bourbon at nearly every stop, so he has.
So this is a great scam. Just send your wife on the bourbon trail. She gets liquored up and brings back bottles of bourbon for you.
I did do that, and then
Worked very well.
Did you dip one at Maker's Mark into the wax?
Liz did. I did it, but
Okay.
she did. So I have pictures of Liz doing it, my friend, and then we had great food too. We ate dinner one night in Louisville at this place called Porch, and then Saturday night there's this Cuban restaurant there that is. It's like we walked from downtown, really good, really fun. Great great place. So did that and then came back today, stopped by a graduation party in Cincinnati and came back home. That's my big excursion of the week, I'd say.
kind of blew us out of the water.
I know, right? But made it back in time for the podcast, Danny. So
You're a trooper.
there you go.
Sam.
Played tennis for the first time this year at Nichols clay courts. So
I got outside.
yeah,
They
I've
haven't turned that
been
into
out.
pickleball yet?
These are the clay courts.
Oh, okay.
No, the hard courts they have portable nets that some nights they kind of take over a couple of those. But
Oh, okay.
How do you feel about that?
that's fine.
Oh, you're okay with it?
Well, we can share the court. The tennis players can share the court with the pickleball players.
Oh, I thought you were going to judge them.
Yeah. So it's good to be out on the. These are City of Dayton clay courts, and they're really nice. And then Saturday.
Did you win?
Yes. I did win. And then Saturday, Dia and I went to see The Devil Wears Prada 2. It was not Best Picture material, but it was entertaining.
It was fun.
That's all I got.
Dia?
It was my first week off from school, so I woke up late every day. It was awesome.
What was the latest you slept in?
Truth. That's nothing.
What'd
I
she
know.
say?
11:30.
11.
That's nothing.
That's
What
what
time did you go to bed? I mean, that's
Oh, I
really
go
it.
to bed at the same time.
Oh,
Nice.
interesting.
But yeah, and I watched like 3 movies. I watched a horror movie called The Passenger with a friend, and it was just a lot of crunchy bones and faces. Very enjoyable. Then I watched On the Waterfront, and I watched The Devil Wears Prada 2, and I liked it. Not as good as the first one, but still
Yeah.
pretty good. Very entertaining.
Sequels, it's hard to
Yeah.
live up to
It's
the first
hard.
one.
And yeah, I've been just like gathering things, throwing things away, and getting ready to move.
Because you're going where this week?
I'm going back to the Charles Watts experience.
You're throwing her out?
She gets to choose. She's had enough of Sam and I. She's like, enough. These people
She's
are
going back.
These people are so boring.
Going back to the experience.
She can't. She loves the excitement of the Hilliard Watts experience. What is that? She first stayed. Dia, why don't you explain? Like, you used to stay.
I used to stay like down the street with a different family, and they have 5 kids and like lots of animals, and it's just like it's a lot. And yeah, I stayed there for 5 months. And then I
Chaos.
moved to Nan and Sam's house for
With-
5 months
A dog
with a dog. Yeah,
One dog.
and 0 children.
And Louie.
is the dog.
I know, but our dog's name's Louie.
I know yours is Louie too.
That's funny.
So
but
she's
yeah.
moving. She's moving out.
Wow.
Yeah, change is hard. It has always been hard. That's why I went on exchange in the first place. So I think it gets slightly easier with time, but it's still a little makes me a little anxious, just packing things away again. So yeah.
It's the house that Rob and Chad Lowe lived
Oh, wow.
in for 2 or 3 years.
Dirty underwear or anything I got that home with me?
That's my Kate.
That's not a cuss, but it ought to get something. Huh?
Oh, nah. Well, Dia, I'm halfway between the 2 houses, so feel free to stop anytime.
Okay.
That's right.
She'll still be on the.
Yeah,
podcast.
Yeah.
that's right. You have to keep visiting the other end of the street.
That's right. There's empty bedrooms up there
Okay.
Polly,
and an elevator.
Duncan.
I don't know if
I was in Maine for just a quick visit, 3 days. Mia, my daughter, was up there with my parents for about 12 days. That's her annual summer trip, although this year we didn't take Amtrak up there because there wasn't enough time, so I flew up there. And I have to say, this is not a complaint, but it was very eerie because all 4 flights were on time, if not early.
Wow.
And it is just, I mean, it's almost disconcerting when things go perfect because that just never seems to
That
happen.
means Sam Braun was not on your flight.
Well, me and I had a history of having travel challenges returning, I think every other year, and I turned to her and I said, is this the year we're supposed to have travel challenges? And she was deathly afraid of that happening because today is her 21st birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah, she's in Columbus. Wanted to spend it with friends instead of parents, which is understandable. But anyway, Mom and Dad were fine. No Lobster Roll Dam, but had a shore dinner. So I still had lobster. You just had to work for it, crack it open and all that. At a place called Robinson's Wharf, which my dad likes to go because he gets to recycle a joke about, do we get a discount if our last name is Robinson? And, the waiter has to pretend, it's funny.
It is funny.
Yeah.
Do you need some attorneys to retain up in Columbus tonight?
No, it sounds like it's going to be tame because her roommates have to work tomorrow. Mia doesn't start her job until Tuesday, but it's down here, so tomorrow I'll just be driving probably
She's
slowly.
nannying, right?
Nannying, yeah, she's nannying for a 9-year-old. Although I think
Or
the
as Uncle Baby Billy says, nan. Nan.
I think the parents just assumed that Mia would not be available tomorrow, the day after her 21st birthday.
That was smart.
So they, because she texted him, was like, I don't think I'll be there till Tuesday, and he's like, oh no, we assumed that was your starting date. Other than that, that was a highlight. The Cincinnati Curling Club. I'm not done with that because I got reelected, Dan, to another term as finance director.
Whoa,
Yeah,
Paulie.
I know you're big on that. So you're big on board work, right?
I warned you, and you didn't listen to me.
Yeah, well, that was on the figure skating club.
And you got roped into that synchronized skating.
Yeah. For those.
And
you
we
may-
shared your misery, too, because
Yeah.
Kate and I went out to the
We
Kettering
went
ice
out
rink
there.
forever.
Yeah, we went out there that time.
Yeah. Well, that time we went out there 3 or 4 times.
I know, I think we did.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
that you say
Well,
that.
I
mean, it's a win-win.
I can tell you, Sam, that poor accounting doesn't get you fired from the Cincinnati Curling Club. No, Dan had warned me for Tom and Kate's sake. Dan had warned me when my daughter was doing synchronized figure skating. Dan, based on his wealth of experience being on the Dayton State soccer board, etc., was like, whatever you do, don't join the board. And so about a year later, I said, Dan, I'm the
Yeah,
secretary.
You didn't follow any of his advice.
Yeah, and Dan's like, I get it. You have one child. You want to be supportive. I get it. But whatever you do, don't be the president of the board. So
Don't get on the board.
Yeah, so the next year, I became the president, and honestly, I did not tell Dan for about a month, and this is when I saw Dan like 3 to 5 days a week regularly, and I waited about a month, and finally I broke the news to him, and he just started laughing and laughing and laughing, and I was like, well,
He's still laughing.
It's
still laughing.
It still reminds me of that famous scene in the first Godfather
Yeah.
when the aging Don Corleone in the garden tells Michael,
That's right.
when I'm gone, whoever comes to you to set up the deal, that's the rat. And I told you, Polly, whoever wants to get you on the board is so
Not your
damn
friend.
Not
tired
my
of
friend.
being on the board themselves. But the rule always is you got to replace yourself before you can get freedom.
Yeah, I do that. That part of your advice, I
And you
have
know what?
followed
Does that
religion.
mean Paul needs to kill the person?
Oh wow.
It was Tessio. It wasn't.
Clemenza.
Clemenza.
Well,
Yeah.
it's the
Tessio
smarter
was-
one.
yeah, he was
smarter
always
Because
the
this
smarter
Tessio
one.
was a
not
smarter
the
one.
loyal one. That's
Yeah.
right. To you.
There you go.
All right.
So how was the lobster?
The lobster is fine. I had steamed clams and coleslaw. Ear of corn, but the lobster is great. You cracked it open. It was only 1 1/4 pounds, so it was a little, on the smaller side, but that's fine. I didn't put too much butter on it because I find that kills the taste of the actual lobster. But yeah,
That's the point.
I know.
Lobster is a conduit for drawn butter.
It really. That's a good.
It's
yes.
like, what?
Yes.
Or
Why
what?
would, it
It's the
doesn't really
pa-
have any taste without the butter.
You put a little bit on.
Butter's the big
Yeah.
draw.
That's the point.
Catherine.
I had a pretty normal week. Lots of work. It was lots of work for a 4-day week. It was a big one. And then this weekend, I really just did garden things. So yeah, I spent a lot of time outside
Well,
today.
you have the weather for it finally.
Finally.
Terrible.
So yeah, I got my little vegetable garden planted. I didn't go as crazy as I normally do because I'm not going to have that much time later this year to tend to it. Planted some new things in the back.
She was hard at work this afternoon when
I
I
know,
came
Nan
home.
saw me all covered in dirt.
She was working it.
I was out there. So,
You took a shower before you came.
Of course I did. I know. And you would not have wanted to sit next to me, Tom. That was gross. So yeah, so that was my week.
Okay.
Pretty normal.
Tom?
Well, let's see. I kind of did the same thing and did gardening. We live down in the Oregon district, and I have a little community flower bed right across the street, so I work on that. And, still writing, and I did a story this week on Mo Douglas, who's a Springfield football coach. Was at Trotwood, but 40 years ago, I was still working down in Miami. I covered him when he went into the pros, and back then, now he's got religion and all this stuff. But
Yeah.
back then, he was he would dress like Prince. I mean, he had ruffled shirts, and he was a male dancer in all.
Oh yeah.
And
All right.
He played for the Chicago Bears, and all the Bears' wives loved him, and some of his teammates wanted to kick his butt, because especially a couple of big linemen. But so I can remember I did stories with him. Then now he's involved in Springfield. He talked kind of candidly. He had Haitian athletes over there, and what happened to them. And he's got written a book, and so
Yeah.
it comes out tomorrow. And so that was just the reason for the story. And now I'll find something else for this week, and just kind of more gardening, and there we go.
I read the article because
You're a Bears
Do you
fan.
still get the paper version?
Oh yeah.
Okay, me too.
Absolutely.
I think you and I are probably the only ones that
We're
get the
just
paper
about
version
all right.
anymore.
Paper version, Dan.
Oh, you do? All right, there's three of
We
us.
love you.
Carl and Doris do. Too.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
I'm shocked that Carl and Doris and Dan Garris get the paper version.
It's all-
I have a digital subscription.
I get the digital
and
version.
I read it every day on my iPad.
I can't say that I read it every day, but I do get it in my
I at
box.
least skim through it.
Yeah.
But
I don't like reading on the iPod or
Yeah, I
the
can't do
phone
it.
or whatever. It's not the same.
I read the article and I loved it, having been a Bears fan, with all the crazy stuff he did. Unfortunately, he wasn't there for the Super Bowl shuffle
he
year.
missed it.
Yeah,
He
came a year late, but he was still part of the craziness of the Bears.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, that
They
was
really were
that was a good
in the
article. Yeah,
mid-80s.
It's a
We
lot
were
of
a wild
characters.
crew.
we don't want to tussle. We just came to do the Super Bowl shuffle. Yeah,
That's right.
yeah. There you go.
30 for 30 on that team.
I remember it like it was yesterday, because that's all us Bears fans have is yesterday.
True.
You're about to have some tomorrows, I think.
Yeah,
so
maybe. You never can tell.
What'd you do, Danny?
Tough division.
What I did is basically watched a lot of TV. Dark Winds finished that up. Great.
Oh, I love that show.
Great.
Oh my God.
This season,
Don't you think he's getting pretty metaphysical though?
oh man, each season gets better than the previous one.
I love it.
Oh man, that show is so good. It's based on the Tony Hillerman novels.
Yes, I've read
And
those.
yeah, and interestingly enough, Robert Redford and George R.R. Martin were. It was Robert Redford's last time on film.
Really?
And the beginning of season 3, the very opening shot of season 3, they walk through the jail cell at the Navajo Tribal Police Station, and there is Robert Redford playing check or a chess
How'd I
with
miss that?
George R.R. Martin, which was really clever. Yeah, I thought it was really neat.
But Robert Redford was so gorgeous, but he did not age well.
I don't
He-
know.
he
I
got-
still think he was hot.
He too much sun,
Yes, he did have too much
Definitely
sun.
had
He
the
did look
sun
leathery.
damage. Yeah.
real big time.
Leathery, but still hot.
Still, yeah.
Yeah, he
I
was. He
agree.
was so hot. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Oh, I know. You're hot too.
Well, thank
Dan.
you. And I also love Deadliest Catch,
Hey!
which is about. I think Deadliest Catch is like in its 20th season. I've watched every one.
I don't know that one.
They're crabbers up in the Bering Sea.
Dan's reality.
It's on Friday on Discover. I love Deadliest Catch. That's a great show. Every crab pot that comes up, either full of crab or no crab at all, it's a great show. For 20 years, I've watched it. It's
Wow.
compelling TV.
In between Gunsmoke.
Yeah. Deadliest Catch is great. And my other I think I talked about this last week, was Filthy Fortunes. Mm-hmm. And so I have decided that I am no longer going to get rid of my stuff.
What?
I'm
Yeah,
going
this
to.
is a ridiculous.
He was
This is
looking
not
for any excuse.
Exactly.
He never has gotten rid of his
I know,
stuff.
anything.
I thought like American Pickers would be the excuse, but now we've got a new one.
I'm going. Eddie said he's never going to carry another box into this house. I'm going to
Smart
keep
move.
ordering stuff and buying stuff, and I'm going to stack it from the floor to ceiling. I'm going to
So
even
you
have.
have little paths to walk through.
I don't even want that because a true hoarder, there's no path.
You've got to be able to get to the
Yeah,
bathroom.
Yeah, the
Maybe
wonders.
not. You ought to. Have you ever
Wonders
watched
that still have to
Filthy
get
Fortunes?
around.
I live with a hoarder. I should know about that.
Well, you got to watch Filthy Fortunes, girl. You come over. I got a couple of them recorded. One, the house is overrun by rats, and they're going through this stuff, and rats are running all over the place.
Oh yes, I think that would be
So-
just something I'd love to watch.
I know. Like, why would you want to
But
watch that?
well, because this guy didn't believe in banks, and once they cleared the stuff out, they found $65,000
Oh
in cash
yeah,
that the rats hadn't eaten. Now there was a lot
they
of cash.
hadn't eaten.
Yeah, there was a lot of cash that the rats had eaten.
Gross.
He didn't package it all up.
That
He
would
didn't make it all rat
piss
proof.
me off. Is that a curse?
No,
Oh,
only
it's just the F word.
That's just the F word.
Okay,
So
Best word
I'm
in the-
familiar with it.
So anyhow, I'm thinking about that rather than sending my stuff off
Like
to
doing
auction.
the traditional thing.
Well,
like,
I thought it would be so good. It would be my
responsible.
legacy that they could then call this guy up and go, "Our old man was crazy. Come and look at his stuff."
Oh, man,
No,
don't do
I am
that.
against
Don't
this.
do this.
Boo boo.
Please
They can
don't.
just
Nan
say,
being against it, that kind of makes me want to do it.
I know. Just
They can still say that.
yeah, my old man was crazy. Period. I mean,
And then since Eddie and I got done with Breaking Bad, we're catching up on Gen B, so we can watch the final season of Boys, which is on Jeff Bezos' Prime. It is one of the most bizarre, weird shows ever, but it's great. So anyhow, it's political satire, it's gory, it's violent, a lot of nudity, a lot of political satire. It's a great, great show, but you got to watch it from the beginning.
Does anyone else watch Hacks?
I haven't, but I
I've
want to
heard of
watch
Hacks,
it.
yeah.
It's so good, and it just ended. And I watched the last episode of the series last night, and it
What
was
is it
great.
about?
It's about like a woman who she's a very successful comedian, and she gets teamed up with this younger woman writer, and they clash at first, generational clash, and their humors clash, but then they become really like good friends, and like it's 5 seasons on HBO Max. It's really, really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's no one at this table like her.
Oh, is that Jean Smart?
She's smart.
Oh yes,
And
I just
she's-
read about that.
She is like fabulous.
Well, she's really quite good.
I know.
What
I
was the
agree.
one with? It was a detective show with Kate Blanchett, maybe. Come on, she was the mom.
With Kate Winslet.
Well, I was close.
Mayor of Easttown.
Mayor of Easttown. That was
Yes,
good. One.
that
was a really
was
good
awesome.
One.
Show.
That was just a
Yeah.
That was a very,
short
very
time.
good one.
Yeah, it was only one
seasons.
season or
One season,
something.
yeah, but it was very good.
Yes, it was.
Well, I had 2 good legacy brunches, and then Saturday after brunch, Eddie and I met up at St. Kateri, where we had 45 long stem roses that we placed on Virginia's resting place, and it really was nice because they were long stem roses, and that's the green burial out there, and the grass was above your knee, so when Eddie stuck the long stem rose down, it stood up.
Stood with the.
So it looked like
Oh, yeah,
there's,
it looked like they were blooming and all that.
yeah, it looked like there was
Nice.
a 45 red rose rose
How
garden there.
nice.
And you
'Cause
did this
that
for
was
the
our-
anniversary.
That was our 45th anniversary yesterday. Which brings me to then after that, I came back here and I changed my clothes. I took off my Legacy Pancake House t-shirt,
official sponsors.
official sponsor of Dinner with Dan. And so Virginia and I were married Saturday, May 30th, 1981 at UD's Chapel with our reception at the Kennedy Union. I got an invitation. I give money to Discover Classic radio
Everything.
station. And so, what did you say?
You give money to everything. You're generous to everyone.
So when I got the notice that their Rising Star Gala was going to be Saturday, May 30th, 2026 on UD property, I thought, well, that seems to be a good place to celebrate our 45th anniversary. And it was at the Daniel Kern Center, which is the old NCR World headquarters. It was the first time I've ever been in there. That thing is massive.
Oh yeah.
It when I talked to them, they know me there at Classic, and they said, "Well, it's going to be a pretty far walk back." I said, "Well, I've got a wheelchair. My son can wheelchair me in." I'm glad he did, because man, that thing is so huge, and it was all the way in the back where you can look out and see all the trees and everything.
Did
It was-
Eddie take you or
No, Frank.
Okay.
Frank. So anyhow, I bought a table
Oh, that scared me.
I bought a table in memory of Virginia Maud Platt, and at the table I had my best man from the wedding, Dave Landon. I had groomsmen Jeff Patzer and Dennis Lieberman, and bridesmaid Helen Patzer, as well as my son Frank, Rachel Shelby, and Dennis's wife Debbie, who shortly before the event I found out that she's on the board of Discover Classic. I did not know that. But it was a wonderful evening of good food and music performances by up-and-coming performers, everywhere from a 7th grade pianist to up to and including a UD voice major who's going to start at UD this fall. And during one of the intermissions between the music acts, Sean Yu, the head of Discover Classic, gave a very moving tribute to our table celebration of Virginia and mine. 45th wedding anniversary. So thank you, Sean, and thank you, the staff at Discover Classic, because you really made the 45th special.
How wonderful.
And then, to let you know, when things are going your way, I won one of the raffles.
Whoa.
What'd you win?
What'd you win?
To be announced later.
Oh,
Oh no.
Okay.
cliffhanger.
I'll announce it. A wine tasting, a private wine tasting at Joy,
Oh, yay! That's so great. We love Joy.
where we had the reception after everybody went to Suffs.
That's awesome.
So I thought, man, this is really this is really karma. So
She's so great. She's
Oh,
so
yeah.
great, the owner.
What does joy mean again? I've forgotten.
orgasm.
Orgasm.
I didn't have one, but I wasn't trying.
So anyhow,
You had a nice time. Eddie.
I did.
upstairs
Maybe next time.
upstairs in my bedroom, I have two photographs of Virginia. One, her high school graduation photo, and the one is a more current one from a law school alumni event that we had. And every night before I go to bed, I tell Virginia what happened that day. And I swear last night she winked at me with her lovely green Irish eyes. Karma, whatever you want to call it, yesterday was a very good anniversary.
Lovely.
So anyhow,
That's a great week, Danny.
yeah,
I love that.
it's going to be an anniversary to remember. It just everything just all fit into that May 30th UD,
How
and
beautiful.
then the Joy
Really?
then went in the raffle, you know.
I like that.
So anyhow, that's what we've done, and now it's time that I'm going to read the intro to the movie, and then I'll finish eating after I read the intro to the movie. Okay. So many of you know that I buy all the movies on DVD, which they
Really?
because they have extra things on it, you know.
Right.
And once again, I've watched the movie twice.
We did
once,
too.
Once straight through, and then once with commentary. And this time I watched all the trailers, and this was the trailer. This is how the trailer reads that was in the theaters. The management of this theater believes that On the Waterfront is one of the truly great pictures of our time. Superb acting, inspired direction, and a story that is as warm and moving as Going My Way,
What?
Oh.
That's an odd comparison.
but with brass knuckles.
Okay.
Make On the Waterfront an achievement that will be remembered as outstanding picture entertainment. We urge you to see it. On the Waterfront is all this and more. It is tender love, terrifying conflict, exalted frenzy, marked down on the waterfront as one motion picture you must see. So anyhow, I thought that was a pretty inspiring trailer that ran. It got Best Picture in 1954, and it competed against The Cane Mutiny, The Country Girl, Seven Brides for Seven Brothers,
Oh.
and Three Coins in a Fountain.
Oh, 3 coins. Oh, good.
And I can sing that if you want me to. Three
Okay.
coins in a fountain,
It's better
Somewhere in the heart of Rome.
and I'm okay with it.
It got not only it got Best Picture Oscar, it also got Oscar for Best Actor, Marlon Brando, Best Supporting Actress, Eva Marie Saint, in her first screen appearance, directing for Ella Kazan, story and screenplay for Bud Schulberg, cinematography black and white, because that's when they were still doing black and white versus color, Boris Kaufman, art direction black and white for Richard Day, and film editing for Gene Milford. And from our book here that we consider the Bible, which is Robert Osborne's 80 Years of the Oscar, this is what it said. Produced on a small budget of $820,000 in an era when most picture makers were concentrating on new widescreen processes and CinemaScope projects, it stemmed from a series of crusading newspaper articles by Malcolm Johnson, fashioned into a tight script by Bud Schulberg, about brutality and corruption in the New York, New Jersey shipping docks. Brando played a longshoreman who awakens to the fact it's morally wrong to be enslaved by a crooked boss. Eva Marie Saint, in her first screen role, played his sensitive girlfriend who encourages the longshoreman's better instincts. Told in semi-documentary style, it was the strong screen fare and the 1954's most honored film with 12 nominations and ultimately received 8. And this is interesting, and then I'm going to turn it over for comment. Brando's role was originally to have been played by Frank Sinatra. He sued the producers, Spiegel and Columbia, when they dropped him from the project and began filming with Brando in the leading role. And just as a caveat to that, they dropped Sinatra. Brando was playing cat and mouse with him, so they got tired of that. So they said, we're going to ask Paul Newman to do it. And as soon as Brando found out Paul Newman was being considered, he accepted the position.
Yeah, Paul Newman could play it.
What's really interesting, so I heard
I
a
think
slightly
Frank could
different
too. I
version
really
of
did.
that story, or read a slightly different version. That early on they went to Brando and he turned it down, and then they offered it to Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra was in and was like ready to go.
And that's okay.
But they were still hooked on trying to get Brando to do it because they thought that the role needed a Brando, not a Sinatra.
Yeah.
And so they had Paul Newman and Joanne Woodward film some of the scenes, like just as like a test,
Yeah.
to
Screen
show that a guy like that needed to be the lead, not Frank Sinatra.
Oh,
I heard
interesting.
Carl Malden was brought on to talk him into it
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
That's interesting,
And
yeah.
at one point, Sinatra, after he lost the lead, tried to get in Carl Malden's spot. as
Oh.
the
No,
priest.
no,
It just wouldn't have worked.
no.
But you know what would work? You passing me the cheeseburgers.
You got it.
Oh yeah.
Do you want some? Do you want some?
Accoutrement. He needs a bun.
No, I don't need a bun.
Do you need onions, tomatoes, lettuce?
Yeah, just pile up some stuff.
Yeah, I
in
need
there.
ketchup and mustard and pickles.
Okay.
And then, so how we usually do this, Kate, is we usually go around this way. So you would be
gathered
up
that.
for your comments.
Okay, I thought it was an excellent movie, but this is probably going to get me thrown out. To me, it was about crime and corruption, but it was a love story.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell you this: when I was a kid growing up in East Dayton, my brother was 5 years older, and he was a hood, and he hung with hoods. And there were two brothers, and I believe their last name was Clancy. And they were both really good looking, but the younger one was the best looking one. But they were just hoods. They were thugs. The younger one falls in love with a young Irish girl from the neighborhood, real clean cut. And he ends up marrying her. They have a good family. Everything's good. The older brother ends up going to prison. But so it's that love connection that I think broke him loose, so that he would have the nerve to do it. Love conquers all, as they say, right?
Yeah,
That's a good comment.
that's
Because I didn't buy the quickness of the romance, but that's a good comment. Kate.
It's, when you were that age, I mean, you just look at somebody and go, heart jumping out of their chest,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and warm and tingly feelings in nether regions. And,
She's tiptoeing all around the jar.
Oh,
She
I
just
know.
wants to dive in that jar.
It's only $5. Just say it.
Well, it wouldn't have been appropriate for a love story, I think. But, I mean, to me, that was the overall thing, how love can pull you out,
That's beautiful.
Oh, God, I'm just such a beautiful goddamn person. Didn't say it, almost said it.
Well, I will tell you this.
But
The two film critics that did the commentary on the movie and the director
Elia,
says the same thing you say.
is that right?
That it
I
was a
didn't do
love
any
story.
cheat sheets either, like you two did.
Well, redemption. It's a love story with redemption.
Yes.
Redemption love story.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So, okay. Go, Nan.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Definitely one of the best that we've seen. Brando is so weird as a human and so excellent as an actor. He is such a fucking weirdo. I'll say it.
Ah,
Bring
right,
it up.
So-
write it down.
I keep count of them.
It's so often he has to just keep it in his head. Yes, I think that's a really good way to say if the choice he sees a choice in his life when he meets Edie, right? Like he sees this choice. He didn't see a choice before being just what he called himself a bum, and so when he meets Edie and falls for her, then he sees he has choices, and I think that's what the story is about. I mean, but it's a tough story. I mean,
Oh, my God.
it's a really tough story. It's tough to watch. There were times where I was like, oh, I just can't take much more of this because it is very unfair. Life is really unfair. And it holds that unfairness, I think, really strongly. I thought it was just very excellent. Now, I will say this. What's the director's name? Elia Kazan. The biggest fink in American history would be Elia Kazan because he was the one that turned everybody over in the House Un-American Committee. And
He
so it's
wasn't
also
alone,
he was like the first. He was the first. He was the key. And I think it's really interesting that he chose to do a movie about how it's good to inform.
It's good.
And I thought that was really interesting.
Oh yeah.
Because
I had the same
here's a
thought.
guy, who's trying to redeem himself with the people that he is
The way to do it.
and he does it through that. And I think I read somewhere where Orson Welles had words about that. I know you hate Orson Welles. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
O-
He
Orson.
said he was a rat, and he wrote a story about a rat.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
And Schulberg did the same. Schulberg
Yeah.
Also testified and gave
Yep.
up all the names.
Yeah.
17 names.
Yeah, so I these people were the people that did the movie, the people, they're complex people for sure, but man, Brando's, I can't imagine anybody but Brando doing.
Oh, I know.
Tom pointed out Marlon Brando looked like Burt Reynolds, and he
This
does,
whole time-
just
this
the
whole time
eyes.
they
Yeah,
see it a
no,
little
but
bit.
he's got those really hooded eyes.
Yes.
He has those eyes like a fighter.
Yeah.
Like a fighter who's been punched a lot in
And
the
then
face.
cut
And
and,
cut,
and
yeah.
puffed up. Yeah.
He had the eye,
Yeah.
that split in his eyebrow. He looked,
They made him look
they
like
made
he'd
him
been
look like he,
an old fighter.
yeah.
But he was despicable in real life, I think.
Oh God, he's
Or
such a weirdo.
nuts.
Such
Nuts,
a weirdo.
Just nuts. But he could act.
But I mean, I did go back to watch the famous scene 2 more times after we got it. I mean,
yeah.
that is just
that scene, that speech.
When he's in the car
with Charlie, his brother
Yeah.
Charlie. I could have been a
I could've had
contender.
class.
I could have had class. I could have been somebody. I mean, he delivers it so
Yes.
great. So that's what I have to say about this movie, Danny.
So, see, this is going way better than a couple of them. You guys all ganged up on Dan.
Oh,
No,
bullshit.
Kate,
No,
no.
no,
Kate,
no,
Kate,
no.
I know Dan's been talking about having you and Tom here for a while, but
Well, we got paid.
Well, there was a suspicion that on my part that he was trying to even the odds
Stack
in
it.
case for some outlandish reason we didn't like this movie, which is not possible.
We did get an envelope before.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Nan,
Yeah.
Kate Evans.
Yeah.
No misogyny in this movie.
Oh, there's misogyny in this
yeah,
movie.
of course.
I mean, come on, you too.
Of course there
I
is.
mean,
you're giving this a break because it's Brando?
no, it's an excellent movie, but like I was uncomfortable where he like, you know, pins her against a door, and
That's what they did back
I
then.
knew that's what she was gonna say. It doesn't make it right. Doesn't make it right.
But it's the way the world
Right.
was then.
And I think that's more of my comments around the misogyny. Like every year, it's more of it was a misogynistic culture. So of course,
Yes, it
all
was.
of these, and they have different levels of misogyny because it was 1953. I mean, women, you know, it was illegal to, you know, have your own credit card, to own your own house,
You could not buy a home.
you couldn't have birth control, you couldn't, yeah,
get,
yeah.
Your utility.
Yeah,
or
you
your
could like. So
phone.
it was a misogynistic culture.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That's-
You know,
Yeah.
it was going to come out eventually.
I know,
Yeah.
yeah, it was.
But see, I think
So yes,
the
of
thing
course, it was
is that
misogynistic.
These two are looking at it through a different lens than you and I are,
And that's
because
part
we're
of
old.
Yeah.
that's
right?
part of like what makes some of these movies harder than others, right? Like, you know, trying to kind of like view it through a modern lens,
Hey, Tom,
but like set that
can you hand me
aside
another hot
to
dog?
try to
It's very hard.
appreciate what it is and what it was at that time.
Thank you.
Right? And some of them, it's hard for me to get past.
Right.
Like, but
This one is
this
so
one
good.
Is so tremendous.
It's just
that it's-
Pointing
yeah.
this out isn't us
No.
necessarily cracking on the movie.
Or
It's
yeah.
just that's what the times
You're picking
were.
on Dan. Let's just face it.
Well, now you really know why
Well,
we
no,
have Sunday
Dan's-
dinner.
Dan's got a complex here. We
Dan
repeatedly
clearly
said we liked the
dislikes
movie, and Dan
anything
kept
about
saying it was 5 against 1.
You know that's true.
You've been a loyal listener. He rarely says anything bad about any of the movies, even the really bad ones.
What was the one that you guys just hated?
Greatest show on earth.
And I couldn't-
And Hamlet,
Hamlet.
those two.
it-
Yeah.
The greatest show on earth was just worthless. I
Oh,
thought.
Oh.
Exactly.
Oh, now it's
But-
we're ganging up on him. 7 against 1.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. It just came out.
All right.
These guys have hypnotized me.
The wine talking.
All right, Sammy.
Since we brought up misogyny, you know, one thing we've not seen in any of these movies hardly is any representation of an African American.
Yeah, sure.
There
And
were
there was
were
one
like
guy
a
on the
couple
docks.
African Americans in the dock
Yeah.
workers,
Although
which
that-
was actually a big step forward compared to a lot of other movies from the time.
This movie may have the fewest number of female actors being one. I don't know if we've seen another one where
With just one.
where there's only just one.
Yeah.
But you notice the African American guys in the work pool, they never got picked. either.
Yes, I
Yeah, they ain't
noticed
picked
they were
either.
always on
That's
the
right.
outside.
Standing there.
That's
I
right. They
noticed
were
that.
always on the outside.
That's right.
Well,
So you're
that's
still
because
not
it's a
seeing.
true representation of the era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
right?
possibly.
Uh,
Possibly, although in being around New York City might have been better by that time, but I don't know.
I don't know, because I did a little dive on the dock workers union, and even to this day,
It's
mostly-
still bad.
Yeah, it's mostly white.
It's still
really
pretty
white.
white male
But it's
dominated.
also a very bad
Right.
atmosphere all the way.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
Oh.
probably they were worse than the Teamsters.
Right. I mean, they did
Yeah.
season 2 of The Wire.
My dad was in.
Yeah, they did a
Yeah,
season of
right.
Wire about dock workers.
Season 2 of The Wire was dock workers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Well,
still very
yeah, they're always, you know, they're always a possibility to be.
And then his grandson would bring him around yet till, you know, well into his 80s, you know. So, but yeah. So, anyways, but the scene I liked was the scene with Edie touching his face and
Yeah.
softening him and bringing him around. I know.
supports my theory.
Does support Kate's theory. Good point.
Oh wait, well then wait.
No,
Maybe,
wait. That wasn't
maybe,
the best
yeah,
scene.
maybe my one was the pigeon one. That's it.
Okay. From the extras that I get to watch and the commentary, one thing was, you know, since they did it on such a shoestring budget, that it was shot totally on location. And if you notice, and I didn't notice it until I heard the commentary, then I went back and watched it. On a lot of the scenes, you could see the actors' breath because
Yes.
it was so
Yeah, it was
cold.
That's true.
And they started filming it at the start of winter.
I
And-
love that they were on location for
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, they were on
It
location.
made such a difference.
Yes.
And it was so cold that members of the Screen Actors Guild and the Extra Screen Actors Guild said you can use non-guild members. So a lot of the because that was too cold for them to work. They were actors. They weren't going to come out for that. So a number of the actors or a number of the longshoremen were actually longshoremen.
Oh, really?
That were getting paid because they were used to
Made it
working in the
more real.
cold. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you look at certain scenes, sometimes it's a cigarette smoke, but a lot of times it's not.
It's not.
It's it's so cold. Yeah.
It's not.
So I thought that was interesting. The couple scenes that they pick out as scenes that change how the story's going,
Yeah.
and they think it was probably ad-libbed. The park scene where she drops the glove. In the original, it's not in the original script, but she dropped the glove on accident, and they kept going with it because one thing Brando was known for was ad-libbing,
Yes.
Right.
and when
Sometimes because he refused to learn his lines.
Right.
and when he picked it up, that is when he started. They call it a pivotal part of the movie because it's showing that Terry has some gentleness to him.
Yeah.
That he picks the glove up, and then he how would such a rigid, strict Catholic high school girl get hooked up with this guy? Well, he showed some gentleman picking that up. So I thought that was interesting. The crucifixion scene. They were kind of like, okay, that was a little bit overboard, but
You mean the scene with Carl Malden?
yeah, where they kill the guy with the
Yeah.
Irish whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the crucifixion scene, yeah. But of course, probably the most famous scene of the movie is the "I Could Have Been a Contender" scene.
Absolutely.
And they were shooting it on such a limited budget that the guy who was in charge of filming didn't bring the back screen projection to show that they were
Oh.
in a cab.
That's why the blinds were back there. Yeah,
So
I wondered about that.
They're like, we got to keep shooting. So what are we going to do? And one of the guys said, well, I just rode in from somewhere, and that taxi cab had Venetian blinds in it. So they immediately went, got Venetian blinds, cut it, because they had the shell of a cab, but
Right.
they didn't. They didn't have a full cab, and so they had the griffs on one side or the other that would shake the shell that they were
right.
in, and other griffs were holding lights that would act like the oncoming headlights.
Wow.
So I thought that was pretty interesting. And the other thing that I found very interesting is apparently Brando's mother had died shortly before this movie, and he was undergoing intense psychotherapy. And he had an understanding that he could leave not any time he wanted to, but most every day he could leave by 4 o'clock to get to his therapy sessions. So they're filming the taxi cab scene, and they're doing a lot of ad-libbing, they're doing a lot of this, they're doing a lot of that, and then all of a sudden Brando's like, I'm out of here. And so Steiger, and it on the extra that I have, it's Rod Steiger talking about it, and he goes, and I'm like, what do you mean Brando gets to leave? We're doing this scene. So they had like a body double,
Yeah.
and he so he's not talking to Brando on a number of that. He's talking to the body double because they're shooting it from all these different angles, which I found fascinating.
Well, you have to be, I think, a really tremendous actor
To be able to do that. Oh yeah. Well, and that's a lot of people are thinking, Steiger should have got something for this because that scene doesn't work without him, and that's and it's probably, if you do top 10 movie scenes of all time, from Edison's first one all the way to whatever came out yesterday, that's going to be in the top 10. That I could have been a contender.
Yeah.
It's that.
It was you, Charlie.
It was you, Charlie, and he pulls the gun on him and he pushes the gun away. Yeah, come on, Charlie. And Charlie realizes, well, that means I'm dead too.
Yeah.
And it's about they finally confront their big brother, little brother role. You did this to me, Charlie. You're the one that. Well, but you made some money on it. But I could have been a contender. Well, I had some bets on you. So I thought that was interesting how they were able to pull that off. And one of the commentators said this was really the last great black and white movie, with the exception of Raging Bull. That it was really. Because after that, it's, people are going to do color movies. They're not going to do black and white movies. But it was really thought that this needs to be in black and white. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, I can't imagine this movie in color.
No.
The black
no.
and white suits
Yep.
it suits the tone.
It will.
And as much as like the cold air, the breath, and it just made it all work.
Perfect. It was just.
Yeah. And you're talking about, Tom, you talked about the pigeons that the kids there, he's going to carry that on. One of the other things, they talk about transition shots and the fat cat who you just see his back, he's watching TV about it,
Yes.
he's got the cigar,
Oh, yeah.
and that's like, that lets you know that the guy that's above the guy that's above the guy that's above the guy, he's going to
Somebody's
change
dying.
it because it's too much heat and he's going to have to go down and take care of himself, which he does.
Right.
Yeah. Now, the other thing I found interesting is shortly after this movie debuted and it got rave reviews and everybody lined up to see it, they did have an election.
Farmer Eddie's here. Farmer Eddie.
There's Edmund, we still got plenty of food.
I'll eat. Just let me go take a shower.
Okay?
Thank God.
The food
Fair
will be
enough.
here.
Please.
Eddie's
Yeah.
back from toiling. So anyhow, where was I at?
Shit. Where was he at?
It was a good point.
It was.
Showing the fat cat, the back of the fat cat.
The
and
guy
above
behind the
the
guy.
Oh, yeah. So shortly after the movie came out, and it was very popular,
Yeah.
they had an election where the good guys, an actual election of the union, Longshoreman Union, where they were the good guys, and there was actually a loosely based Catholic priest who was actually there trying to organize and do things. One of the early activist priests. And although one of the great lines in the movie is when she says to Carl Malden, "You never see saints hiding in a church."
Yeah.
I thought it was a pretty good line.
Oh, that's why I think, like, as for the only woman in this movie, she is the catalyst for, like, all of the change.
Oh, sure, yeah.
She really is. She spurs the priest
She pleased, yeah.
into his activism. She, it's just like she really, like, makes everything happen.
So anyhow, they had an election, and the bad guys won.
Oh, geez.
It was close, but the bad guys won.
Every time.
But the bad guys won. So
Every
that's
time.
pretty much my comments on
You
it.
like this movie?
Jesus, Nan.
Just
I'm not going to say
to
it.
what degree?
Yes, I like this movie.
I'm so shocked.
She's like a burr in your shorts, isn't she?
I'm
There's no mutiny.
I'm used to it.
I know, no mutiny.
No mutiny.
I'm used to it.
Everybody loves this one.
So, okay. Final thoughts. We go around the table for final thoughts.
Damn, I've used all my thoughts up. I'm done.
Nan Whaley. Well, final thoughts can be what you're going to do this coming week too.
Same thing as I did last week.
Okay, that
Good
works.
for you.
I'm excited on the block. We're gonna have somebody new move here. I think next week, Darius's fiance is
Oh.
moving in.
Oh.
I
Our
don't
next
know
door
who
neighbor.
Darius is.
He's our next door neighbor.
Oh.
And,
City commissioner?
Hmm?
He's a Dayton City Commissioner.
Oh,
Darius Beckham.
There's
thank
Beckham.
you.
That
Oh God,
Darius.
he's good looking too.
Yeah, his fiance. They're a beautiful couple. She's moving in
Yeah, they're the
from.
best looking couple in Dayton.
Oh yeah, man. And but she's bringing her golden doodle, Theo.
His new dog.
So Baker and Archie and Louie will have to get together to welcome Theo to the block.
Archie.
And then she or he can meet the Tennessee tree climber.
Oh, they all
that
hate
every
him.
dog
Oh,
hates.
no.
There's a
No,
Warsaw
that'll be
Pact.
It'll be another member of the NATO alliance.
Yes, against the.
Have you ever seen a Tennessee tree climber?
No.
He just walked by.
Yeah.
He's a really interesting guy. He is the morning radio guy from Ohio University Radio.
WOUB?
He does it
He
from
does it
his
from
attic
the attic in Row Avenue
on
in
Row
Dayton.
Avenue.
Yeah.
He's not in Athens. He does it from Row Avenue all the way down there.
He used
but
to
he-
do it from Athens.
Yeah, he used to do it
They
from
moved
Athens.
here.
Yeah.
Years ago.
But he has a Tennessee tree climbing dog. And I remember I was sitting there and the dog got out because the dog's crazy. Dog got out, and the next thing I know,
never forget.
that dog is running up a tree. And I'm like,
I will never forget
holy
that day.
crap.
Seriously.
Yeah.
He was
it's
probably
intense.
10 feet off the ground.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
dog can
You're
jump.
The
kidding.
dog was up the
He
tree.
climbed it or jumped?
No, he climbed it.
He
They
can jump
climb
and climb. It's
like,
jump and
climbed.
climb. It's
I've
really
never seen
something else.
anything.
But
They're bred
the,
for that.
The dogs of the block hate him because Baker and Peck hate each other, and Baker has whipped all the other dogs to
Yeah.
hate. Like they're in alliance
Oh,
against.
so like the movie we just
yeah,
watched.
My
Yeah.
dog Archie, who's a little Scottish Terrier.
Louis is
the
Baker.
poodle,
Baker and Louis best friends,
Like,
BFFs.
they all bark. At
They
Peck
like in
and
unison
so
against
Peck
Peck.
Barks at them, and then
Peck
Like
barks
the one
against.
that can go up the tree.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I used to show up.
I know
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
then the other dog they have joins with Pack against the other dogs.
That's
So
right.
it's like
It's
the
quite-
Warsaw Pact and NATO.
It's really serious.
I'm going to
down the
have
block.
to Google that.
Yes.
This dog.
It's
is
for
not
real.
with the
Tennessee tree climber. Yep.
But
Tennessee tree
but I'm
climber.
excited about the new neighbor, and then also 204
Oh yeah, it's on the market.
for what? For $250,000.
Oh, the house by Marty?
Yes,
they've
the
had
reverse
people
Green
looking
Gables.
At it, like this weekend, there've been several people.
So
No
this house
kidding.
is next to
It'll
Marty,
go. It'll
and
go.
it's our house is white with green, and it is green with white. It's the reverse, and they've like done all this work on it, and we've been watching it, and they're selling it. So that's the
It's
big
on
news.
Zillow, everybody.
And-
204 row.
And we tried to
come
buy
be our
it
neighbor.
pre-COVID.
Yeah, there are 5 of us came in together,
Yeah,
but we got
and
outbid.
some flipper from California bought
Yeah.
it. Thought they could flip it, and then
Then they sold it, but now this is a good person.
Yeah,
that
and that's a good person. They ripped everything
thing
out,
up
fixed
and cleaned it.
everything
So
out,
job.
we're
put a
very
new
excited.
roof on it.
The pictures make it. If everything looks that good, it'll. Go.
But some of it's AI. You don't know anymore
Yeah,
with
it's
AI.
So if that goes for $250, I wonder how much I can get for this with my enhanced elevator.
Well,
I bet I
You
get
have
not
all
if you
the
have all
stuff
this
out.
shit.
I bet I get make enough
Depends
to.
how bad the
losing
hoarding
value.
is.
And though how bad your
How many-
hoarding
how
gets.
many rats do you plan to move?
I bet I could take that money and move to Hollywood.
What would you do in Hollywood?
Go to a lot of
What would you do
movies.
without legacy?
Store stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
You can watch a lot of movies right
Yeah,
here.
bro.
Yeah, that's
without
true.
legacy.
Yeah, come on. And plus,
Okay,
I
Sam,
mean,
anything?
you love
Dinner
being with
with
us all the
Dan.
time. My
Well,
God.
we're sad Dia's moving
I'm
out,
so sad.
but we get her on the block for 5 more weeks, so that's good.
Thank goodness.
When
And
do you
I-
go back home?
July 5th.
Okay. Are you looking forward to it? Are you
Partly.
sad? Partly?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, a part of me wants to be here and a part of me wants to be there.
So what will you do when you go back home? School.
School. 2
All
more
right.
years of school.
How many?
2.
2?
Yeah.
And then what will you do? Do you know yet?
I don't know, something in biology. I want to go to college for biology.
Back
Nice.
here or over at home?
I don't know yet.
Oh, she's
Might
so
be back.
coy. She's so coy.
What else were you say, Sammy?
Oh, I'm just really happy the Archdeacons could make it.
Yeah.
You'll have to look ahead and find a another movie that you
I will.
love and come back and
Please.
Tom, you're the number one reason to subscribe to the paper
Absolutely.
and have been for some time.
That is absolutely
Yeah.
true.
you, Tom.
Thank you.
Duncan?
Oh, Dee had something to say.
Oh.
Yeah, Gia.
Oh, I thought Dia did.
It's okay.
It's her farewell.
Never mind.
No,
No, you.
No.
Oh, God. Oh, God. No, just forget it. I'll sit in the
Just
dark.
never mind.
Well, I was gonna say the same thing. It's just, yeah, it's gonna be a little sad, but I'll still be around. I mean, I'm always moving. I'm everywhere all the time, so.
That is true.
Yeah, you visit the 6 houses of
You
Row.
have to visit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to visit everyone still.
What are the 6 houses of Rose? All the Garris people.
Yes, the Garris is
It's
Kate.
like the 5 families.
Yeah, it's like the 5. It's Kate and the Hilliard Watts, and then the Hilliard Watts is and Charles's parents live here too.
Yeah.
And so Dia works the block up and down. She checks on all of us, and then she tells each of us what's new with each other. We actually don't talk to each other, but I know like what's happening in Kate because Dia has come and reported in.
She's our little spy.
Yeah, she gives all the details.
she's
No,
a visitor.
it's a visitor. It's nice. Well, how was Kate today? Oh, she was good. It's nice.
Oh, she was being a real bitch.
I know, she was terrible.
Paul?
I don't have anything to add, Dan.
Nothing to add.
Nowhere this week?
No, I don't have any plans this week. Although I guess lunch with you on Tuesday, Dan. Right? We're still doing that. Maybe not, based on his face.
No, Tuesday's good.
Yeah.
Tuesday's
So,
good. I got something
yeah.
Wednesday and I got something Thursday,
Yep,
but
yep.
Tuesday's good.
Busy guy.
So yeah. Other than that, that's it for now.
Catherine Ann?
I think it's more the same for me. Lots of work.
I go to Long Beach this week.
Oh God, that sounds so nice.
Yeah.
Except for the plane ride.
Except for the ride.
When is that?
I know.
Thursday morning.
For what?
I'm going to the U.S. Conference of Mayors meeting to see my fellow, I'm a former mayor, so that I'm like.
I didn't know that. You were the mayor?
I know. It's a big secret on this podcast
I wish we
and
were
everywhere
a video
else.
podcast sometimes.
And but I have this other podcast that's called Carry As You Climb, and I've had it since 2018. I took a hiatus, and these women wanted me to start it back up, and they manage it all. But I always have to find women to interview, and so I'm going there to interview some mayors. So I right now have booked the mayor of Phoenix, the mayor of Beaverton, Oregon, the mayor of Boise, Idaho, who's a big Democrat activist.
Oh, God love her.
But Alexandria, Virginia, Reno, Nevada,
So they'll all
Riverside, California. Yeah, they're all there. So I'm going to take my stuff. I have a room, and I'm going to crank out some podcasts because that's a week. That doesn't. It's not like this one. It's weekly and it has seasons, and it's just ending season 3, and I have a couple more left. But this week on that podcast, I interviewed Randy Weingarten, and Randy Weingarten is the president of the American Federation of Teachers, true labor legend, just an amazing, first gay president, first she was Jewish, gay, and a woman as a national union president. She's a boss. People call her the most dangerous person in America. The right, that's what the right calls her.
Wow.
So she was on this podcast. Anyway, that's what I'm doing.
So I can't wait till you get sidetracked at TSA with your bag full of electronic equipment,
Microphones.
because you got to be on somebody's no-fly list.
Maybe so, but I'm taking
Maybe you
it.
better UPS your stuff out
No,
there.
I'm going to carry it on. Carry it on.
There you go.
You can't trust
Anyway,
it.
that's where I'm off to this week.
We'll lure you up. Tom?
No, I don't know. Just same with me. More of the same. Find another story. Got to find a couple stories, and I wore this shirt,
It's
and it says Key West on here, but there's a reason I wore this. I was trying to think when
Hemingway.
Yeah.
big fight guy.
Yeah.
And Bud Schulberg, big fight. He was Harder They Fall
Yeah.
and all this other stuff. So Bud Schulberg goes down to Key West, and he and Hemingway are in some bar, and Hemingway says, "You don't know boxing." And they get into an argument, and they have to be separated in Key West and fighting over who knew the most boxing.
About fighting.
But Schulberg's story, he wrote. It was called Just Waterfront that he wrote it, and in his story, Terry Malloy dies. at the
Really?
end, and it's told through he tells it through the eyes of the priest, more of the priest.
That's
And
interesting.
They changed it around, but he had to. But see, I don't. Terry Malloy would have died. That changes the whole story.
Well,
does.
hello.
Changes everything.
It's like
yeah.
Braveheart. Yeah.
Yeah. And So,
Interesting.
Hi, Dewey.
but yeah, I don't. Just
Yeah.
looking for another story. So, anybody got
So
one
since
more?
you mentioned Hemingway,
yeah,
there was a line in the movie about that's a six-toed cat.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I thought of that.
Yes,
She
yes.
capped from a litter of cats.
Only
Yeah.
cat.
Yeah,
Yes,
no,
yes.
just-
And Hemingway's cats were six-toed,
yeah, they
right?
were all six
Yeah.
toes. So maybe that was a little.
Has anybody
Yeah,
been to the
little
Hemingway house
I
in
have,
Key
yeah,
West?
it's really cool.
Oh, they've
Yeah.
got all 40, 50 cats
Yes.
just
Yeah.
running through as they're bringing
They all have
tourists
six
through.
toes.
Yeah, that's probably why. I mean, why,
Yeah.
why else would you mention the six?
Yeah, right. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, when you mentioned that with Hemingway. Yeah.
And he later wrote a book called Sparring with Hemingway that was a collection of his essays.
Oh,
So
okay.
he gave a tip to him. So yeah, I didn't even think of it when I saw the six-toed cat. Yeah. But
Well, you know, Tom Archdeacon, I've known you for quite a while.
right?
Too long.
Tom and I are both products of the Great Black Swamp.
Yeah,
Which
we grew up
is
just
northwest.
13,
Northwest
14 miles
Ohio.
from each other.
Oh,
Yep.
is that right? You're only 14 miles from each
Yep.
other?
Yeah.
And we used to go to the same drive-in theater,
Well, because there was only one.
Vandale Drive-In.
And they all shared a car.
Vandale was halfway between Van Wert and Delphus.
That's right.
And as a Protestant boy growing up in Van Wert, if I wanted to find a hot Catholic girl like Nan Whaley or Kate Evans, I would go to Vandale because
Yes.
Delphus High School, St. John's High School in Delphus, was 2 or 3 times larger than the public school.
Oh, those St. John's girls lined the whole back row.
Yep. And the back row was where the action was.
I heard.
Oh, that's where the action
Delphus
was.
St. John, I remember
Yeah.
even when I was in high school, they had a hell of a football.
Oh, yeah. They were 2 or 3 times larger than Delphus Jefferson, which was the public school.
I
yeah.
mean, they were always on
When you
the.
were in high school, they were playing with leather helmets.
Oh. Shots fired.
But so anyhow, I've known Tom Archdeacon for quite a while. He's done my family, so many good articles about my family, about when Lily was rowing,
Yeah.
when she worked for AmeriCorps. He did a great article on Frank when Frank was out teaching the Apache. Marty said, God, what do I got to do now? Cure cancer to have Archdeacon,
He comes up to me, he's
to have Archdeacon do an article about me? And I can't even tell you what Eddie says. But anyhow,
just for that, Eddie's getting it first.
I know, you know, since when you get retired, people all the time want to find things for you to do. Well, Tom,
There you go.
Oh boy.
I'm willing to go on this adventure with you.
Okay.
Okay. Someday we will be done with the best pictures.
Right.
Okay. Even though there'll be one every
And,
new
po-
year.
and possibly 75 weeks.
Well, we've got a way to go. But we've also got a way to go. I know of nobody who can write better than you. I want to come around this way, Eddie. There's a chair for you there. I don't know of anybody that can write better than you that I've ever met in my entire life. And I know you love doing research.
Yeah.
And I know,
Here's mine. He can borrow mine.
and I know you love doing research.
Right.
Oh, God, does he ever?
So this is what I'm going to propose to you, Tom.
Okay.
And I've given this great thought. And you don't have to say yay or nay. You don't have to say yay or nay tonight, but I want you to think about it.
Are we still live?
Yeah,
You know.
I want you to think about it. You're a great writer.
Remember, cursing's for a good cause.
Yeah.
You're
That's right.
you're a great humanitarian,
You're really buttering me up. There's
I
something.
know what
It's
is
gonna be
about to
bad.
happen.
and I know you love movies.
Yeah.
So what I'm proposing is
dear.
that you and I go on this journey,
Uh-oh.
and it's going to be
road trip.
Journey or a metaphorical journey?
well. I mean, we'll walk every once in a while, but not a lot.
You keep referring to a journey. I'm just trying to.
Well, yeah, you know, life's a journey.
I know. I'm just trying to figure out.
Oh my God, let him get to it.
Well,
if you-
this is
Misogynist film.
Yeah, I know, right?
yeah. I mean, this is Dinner with Dan. Eventually, we're going to run out of best pictures. So, what I propose is we're going to, hopefully,
Oh my.
we're going to start
Oh my
the
goodness.
Tom Archdeacon boxing movie review.
Oh, that'd be good.
Now to start, and there's a whole bunch more back ordered that haven't got here yet.
Oh, jeez.
To start,
Eddie, another box made it.
To
in
start.
this house.
Oh my God.
Eddie.
to start,
I lost.
I know.
we're going to
It's
start
too
with
small.
Shakedown,
You were
Silent,
gonna grab it.
from 1928.
Shakedown.
Then we're going to do The Champ from 1931.
Oh, yeah.
I like the
Oh,
champ with
God.
Wallace
Wallace
Berry.
Berry. Oh, yeah.
Here you go. You can put them in there. Then you're going to do Edgar G. Robinson and Betty Davis with Kid Galahad.
Oh, sure.
yeah. Holy smokes.
Then we're going to go to The Crowd Roars with Robert Taylor, Maureen O'Sullivan.
Oh, God.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Then we're going to do Errol Flynn as Gentleman Jim.
Oh, he was hot.
Yeah.
He was hot.
And then the 1979 remake of The Champ with
Champ.
John Voight.
Yep.
Then for Kate, $1 Million Baby.
All right.
Oh,
Is that the one with,
Yeah.
Come on, what's her
Hillary
name?
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood.
Oh my God.
That's a really
Who was
good-
married
God, that
to-
was a hard one. That
Who was married
hard.
to Chad Lowe at
It's
the time.
heartbreaking.
Married to Chad Lowe at the time.
Well, that was
Yeah.
that was something, but
Then Cinderella
was-
Man.
Cinderella Man. Braddock.
Then Hands of Steel.
Oh yeah.
Hands of Stone.
Hands of Stone.
Oh,
well,
Hands
he
of
was
Stone.
close.
Roberto Duran. Yeah.
And then the most recent, Christie with Sydney
Christy
Sweeney.
Martin. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I haven't
So-
seen that.
All right.
That's,
Well, yeah, there is some more.
Wow.
boxes
if you
movies.
accept
Yeah, he
this,
hasn't done all of
Where's
them.
Rocky and
Where's
Raging
Rocky
Bull?
and
Where
Raging
do they
Bull?
they're
fall?
coming.
Yeah, like what do you? I mean, you missed
You know,
some others.
I didn't want to give him all 45 to start off with.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Now, this is what I'm
Speechless.
You
thinking.
can lose his number. It's okay.
This is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
This is what I'm thinking. You watch the movie
Right.
from the boxing technical standpoint about this guy was probably a boxer or somebody really trained him or whatever, and we'll try to do all the kind of different research we can do
Okay.
on whether this guy really boxed, who was in it. Like you knew that there were 2 boxers in On the Waterfront,
Right.
so you know boxing. I'm not asking you to do this for curling or for synchronized skating or for rowing, but you know boxing.
See, that's next for Paul.
And and I
We're
really,
all gonna get a box
Yeah,
of
that's-
random movies.
I really see this as a legacy effort for you.
I'd like to do it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you're gonna
I mean,
put
I
one-
think I think this is one that can live in the boxing world forever because you know boxing.
Yeah.
You love boxing, the sweet sport, and you can look at it from a good critical standpoint and also from a movie standpoint. And you can start watching them, and you can keep index cards or however you want to do it, your notes and stuff.
Right.
And then as the more and more
Or you
movies
could
come,
use a computer, as
Yeah.
many do in these eras.
what's computer when you've got legal pads?
Same here.
That's. I saw. You have
That's
a
how
lot
he
more
writes all his
there.
stories
Oh yeah. This is all.
on
this is-
typewriting.
Just so you know,
paper,
on back order,
front and back, and he'll
I've
have
got
pages and pages.
another
and
10 on
pages.
back
Oh
order.
my God. All right.
Well, but you've got time to do this.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to do it by next week. Yeah.
Well, because we have 75 more
Right, yes.
best
Truly.
pictures.
Yeah.
One of us is going to be coming in an iron lung to do it.
Yeah, but
Holding it up to her.
but hear me out.
Tom, you're fogging up. What?
Hear me out here,
I
Tom.
can't see the screen.
Hear me out. We don't have to wait till we get done with that.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Once you get like 4 or 5 done,
Yeah.
and we feel comfortable,
Yeah.
we can start doing it during the week.
Who's
Okay.
going to do the setup?
Huh?
We can help. We'll help.
Oh, yeah.
We,
Oh, yeah.
He has
Yeah.
his.
They can all chime in.
He
Yeah.
has his people. I don't know if you noticed where his people.
Yeah, I noticed.
So I've got 10 more that are back ordered, and one's a 1927 silent. I thought this 28 was the oldest one. I found a 1927 silent. So
So
Tom
do you-
Archdeacon,
Ah,
But this is. What are you going to do?
but you know what?
Huh?
I don't have
What are you
our
gonna do to watch?
after you watch
DVD
it,
player hooked up.
okay, I want you to watch it
And I
first.
don't know how to do
Then
that.
when you're
I
done
mean,
watching it, you give it to
I
me,
usually have to
And
call
and
my
I'll watch it,
neighbor.
and I'll write my notes.
All right.
Eddie, can you do
See,
that?
I mean, does that work?
Eddie,
Yeah.
can you
We
do
gotta hook
that?
up our
Eddie?
DVD player first.
Eddie, can
Hey, do you know how to-
that?
Yes.
Hey, I'll tell you what I do on the DVD.
What?
I got this $179 DVD player.
No, we've got one. I just.
I mean, do you
didn't-
have a little one?
No, well,
But
the
here-
kind that hooks into your TV. But we just had to get a new TV, and
That's
I had.
Ann Charles Watts, where she's moving to. Them people right there.
Them people you just
Them
said.
people, he did say.
Well, anyhow,
Anyway,
I use a
don't-
little tabletop one.
All right.
Eddie, it's
That-
just
that
a
I can-
matter
I
of
go-
hooking one plug
Yeah,
into
I go back and
another
forth
plug
and
and knowing
da-da-da-da-da.
which plug goes
But
in.
anyhow,
Back to the phone.
I hope I haven't surprised you with that, but I think you would, your articles, I still have
Eddie.
every article you wrote
I know your dad.
from the 1988 Olympics.
You do.
Yeah. Oh, hell yes.
You're the only person.
And I have every article you ever wrote about the
It's
Dayton
like his
Dynamo.
mother.
You wrote an article that I swear to God, if I could find it, I would open it up.
If you can find
And
it.
you had, from the first paragraph till the end, you could smell Hera Arena. Because it was,
Hera Arena had a distinct smell.
It
Remember-
definitely had an aroma.
Oh my God! It was
distinct
stale
aroma.
beer.
remember Carlos Pena?
Yeah.
You wrote this article. I swear to God, it was your
He's a
piece of
good
resistance, man. It was your piata. It was,
He's really working me. I already agreed. I agree.
No, see, when you're having a bad day, you call Dan,
Right.
and he will get you back on
Yeah,
track.
that's right. All right. Perfect.
you don't remember that. I know you've written so many that it's hard to remember that, but I'm telling you, you can, good journalists that you are, you have to have a lasting impression on people. To this day, I can get editorials that Max Jennings wrote, and I just want to get a boat, charter, go down to the Caribbean, find where they dumped his body, bring him up, smack him upside the head, because he used to write the horriblest things about
Max
me.
Jennings?
Oh yeah.
He died in the
Oh yeah.
what?
Yeah. Max and I, we went around and around. But you know what? I miss him so much
Yeah.
because
I didn't
it's
know
hard to be a
nothing about
newspaper
that.
without
Bad thing.
without an editorial page. And that's the one thing a good journalist can do is you remember them.
So
You don't remember the bad ones. You remember the good ones.
Dan, ask your son to come over to our house and hook our DVD back up. So, because I don't know how.
Eddie,
I
we
just-
got a job for you.
Nina, you got a job. Going down the chain.
I can die.
He's like, I am not the youngest.
He
one
is
here.
like, I can try. We'll
Well,
figure it out.
We'll
figure
get
it out.
somebody to do it.
All right, we'll
And-
figure it
and
out.
I think you'll enjoy that. Yeah. I think you'll enjoy that.
Thank you guys for
You bet.
coming.
Thank
You
you
bet.
for having
Yeah,
us.
this has been awesome.
Well,
And thank
So
you for
special.
the grilled meat. I happen to be a huge fan.
so
I had a
anyhow,
wiener and a hamburger.
they were all very good, Sam. You did a great job.
And,
And-
a potato salad. That
And
was
Eddie's
Dorothy Lake.
joined us.
That was
He's
Dorothy
done
Lake.
farming his garlic for the evening.
And Sam, that's the first. I had quit eating red meat for over 2 years. That's the first burger I've had in more than 2 years.
Wow.
And I love it. I love
So
it.
we'll see what happens. He didn't quit because of any ideology. Just he's got a gallbladder thing or something.
Oh, I
going
hope you're
Oh.
okay. I'm
Oh,
sorry, we didn't know.
I'll
We would
just-
have
I
had.
wouldn't have,
No.
would have made
Wait a
some
minute.
I loved
if
it.
I knew.
I love it. I love it.
He's going to live regardless. Trust me, unless he makes me
In
really
fact, she
mad.
kept pushing the plate in front of me.
Have another.
He lost 50 pounds just from dropping
Oh, I
red
can't believe that.
fried meat and soda.
So,
Yeah.
Soda's really.
sports writers, you get free sodas in the press
Sure.
box. So I come.
They also
I come
get
with
free
5
water.
games, I drink 2 a night. That's 10
Oh,
right
yeah.
there, and then drink say 2 or 3 more. That's 14, 15 sodas a
Yeah,
week.
oh yeah, that's a lot.
That's like
50
200 tablespoons of sugar right there.
53 years as a sports writer. That's a lot of sugar.
You got that right.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what they call Diet Cokes?
What?
Fridge cigs.
Yeah.
Fridge
Oh,
cigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Fridge
cigarettes?
cig, yeah.
Refrigerated
Wow.
cigarettes.
You guys drink sodas much?
I
Soda?
don't.
You know?
Very
Yeah.
rarely.
He's perfect. Okay?
I only-
no sense. Never drink soda.
I only drink a Coke when I'm hungover.
You Coke nothing better.
I know the
Pepsi
carbs and the sugar.
won't work.
Yeah, it's Coke.
Coke's in.
Which means she drinks Coke about 5 days.
I wasn't gonna touch that line, but I.
Damn it,
Still
Dan.
hanging there.
Okay, so, dear listeners, we're off next week. Nan Whaley is taking the podcast equipment,
I didn't even think about that.
which she owns, although one of these microphones is supposed to be my birthday present.
Two. One's a
Two of
birthday,
them.
and one was Christmas.
Okay. She's taking those to California. I certainly hope they don't get confiscated by TSA. So we will not have a podcast that will drop after June 7th. So we will be back on Flag Day, June 14th, which is, I think, Father's Day. And so we will do Marty.
Wedding anniversary.
Ernest Borgnine with Marty.
Because it's Flag Day.
And then
Is
June...
Marty going to be on for
Marty.
Yeah.
Is Marty coming for Marty?
Well, yeah, he was going to be here the 7th, but somebody's taken off to California.
Gotcha.
So,
Nerve of me.
Dia, you can tell the Ann Charles Watts experience that your preparation of the Indian food has been moved to June 21st, when we're going to do Around the World in 80 Days. And then June 28th will be Bridge Over the River Kwai. And then if you want to come for the misogyny hootenanny,
I know, if you've got a lot
July
of things
5th,
to
it's
say.
going to be Gigi.
Oh God.
Well,
The biggest ridiculous. Thank heaven for little girls. It's like a pedophilia march. That show.
there's a chance I won't be here. It's my dad's 75th birthday, so there's a chance. But I'll leave my comments.
Well,
'Cause
bring
I
him
have a
along.
few.
He'd like it. He's from that era.
Yeah.
What's that? What am I scratching?
That's
on?
we scratch every week, and it's
Oh.
On the Waterfront. So that's the picture of On the Waterfront.
Oh, okay. That had a weird.
Yeah.
Is that the picture of the warehouse?
Yeah, I think it's the warehouse.
It was an odd, real kind of odd representation. I thought.
Sometimes it's like spot on. It's
Yeah.
That's right.
So, with that, dear listeners, I
Is
will
this my
say,
quarter?
Yes.
Godspeed and fair winds until we meet again. Thanks for coming, everybody.